Yo! Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Here with me in the Akashic Records. Ayo, hey yo, how's it going? How are you, my dears? Thank you for the eggs and the very warm welcome. My goodness.
Eggs.
Thank you, Flippy Miffy, for the 9 months as well. Always very nice to have a warm welcome from you guys. Hello, yes, headpath. Oh, yep, and Muffy found that. I hadn't even had a chance to tell you yet. There's a new toggle. You can take off my cape if you want. Oof. Or you can continue throwing leaves at me. I should give you guys more throwables, maybe. I'm attempting to figure out... I'm attempting to figure out how much shame I should feel at being entertained by magnetic sand. Oh, none. Zero shame. Are you kidding me? Honestly, like, yes. Positive sensory experiences are a basic human right. And you know what? That counts double if you're neurodivergent. Which, I mean, not to say too much about you, but I have a feeling you're probably some kind of neurodivergent. So, do not feel even the slightest shred of shame for playing with magnetic sand and enjoying the hell out of it. You enjoy that, and you shamelessly love doing that as much as you could ever please. Do it. So yes, the answer was no shame. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? You're neurotypical according to doctors. I'm gonna hold my tongue. I have thoughts about that, but I'm gonna keep it a stack here and just say that I don't wanna make a situation of things and like start shouting bullshit. How dare? Oh God! Testing out all the sound alerts I see. Well, thank you very much. Yes, all of them, I see. You just had too many channel points, huh? Too many to go around, you had to go spend some. The only note is a prior case of PTSD. I don't know. I mean, hang on, I'm trying really hard. I'm trying really hard to think of anybody I know who doesn't have PTSD. Not to say that your trauma is any less valid, but fuck, dude. Everybody I associate with is so heavily traumatized. Anyway. Oh God, wait a minute. Oh God. I need water. Oh, my throat is so dry. I choked on my oh ho ho. Yum 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 yum. Clipping it. What are you clipping? Clipping me choking on my villainous laugh? That's not fair. I didn't even do it. I mean, I did it just now. Japan Black Company hell in my case. I think I remember you talking a little bit about this. Yeah, well, it is unprofessional to air out my dirty laundry. It is unprofessional to go venting about my life experiences. And, you know, there's like a time and a place for that. But without getting too much into it, I am one of the most heavily traumatized people I know. And that is okay. Everybody has their shit. Everybody has something that they have to work through. Everybody has something that they have had to deal with. My situation is my situation, and that is not any more or less valid than somebody else's. Anyway. I don't know when Muffy said Maybabs too, so I'm just gonna nod. I'm just gonna... You know, I was expecting the vibes to be a little bit different today. I'm still kind of not sure. I might still... There's something about looking at my model and talking to you guys and getting all the eggs thrown at me that kind of brings out a certain side in me. But I'm gonna see if maybe, just maybe, we can actually keep the vibes kind of low-key today. Because we've got an Endless Monday again. I was not expecting this come back. Failed. Calm vibes failed. I'm too Gremblo for this. How could someone like me ever do an ASMR stream when I'm so fucking spastic all the time? Yes. Endless Monday. Really was not expecting to come back to the game this soon. I had vaguely remembered that they were working on new stuff, like a new chapter, and that it was going to be very long. I didn't realize it was happening this soon. So that's awesome. I'm really glad. I love this game. I feel like it's going to be one of our like channel-defining visual novels. Also, I just noticed that Immortal is the one who gave me pats. Thank you. That's not very common with you. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah. So, I can't think of anything else to talk about. For those who are wondering, after what happened yesterday, yes, I'm okay. I'm mostly okay. There's some shit I'm dealing with. I mean, there's always some shit I'm dealing with, but this is just the newest thing, and it's a work in progress. It's just me figuring stuff out, but in any case, I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. So, let's play a silly, fun visual novel, shall we? Everybody get ready. There it is. I love this game. I love this song. I love this funny story. Oh, all of it. So good. And yeah, this is, ooh. Well, might be a new setting, might be a new background, but we still got good old Penny, our favorite little girl failure. All right, let's get into it. Wait. Ooh. There's. What is? Wait. What is all this? It's. Are these just the CGs from the... No, these look new. These are like little cute little guest art, bonus art from getting all the achievements. Now I wish we had gotten even more achievements, like the rest of them. I love these. Got a funny little guy peeking up there. Little sun. Aw, these are really cute. Let's look at the rest of them after we've gotten some more Chivos. The eternal mantra to persist is to challenge the world. Every day you live is a battle. Yeah, that's true. And for people like us who the world wants to destroy, staying alive and maintaining your will to live is part of rebellion. Which makes me quite the rebel if I'm helping everybody survive in my own little way. Okay, what are we dealing with? It's Saturday, January 20th. 8:05. Battle 1. What battle? Wait. The battle to bring light to people's lives? The battle to survive? Can you ever win such battle? I don't know. Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. I forgot to do that. Okay. 1 year after the events of regular Endless Monday. Aww. I also realized I get more out of that as a spite-powered machine than... that's fair. As you probably can tell by my magical girl title, my everything is all about hope. After all, I am the light of hope. And honestly, like, I've never been terribly fond of spite as an emotion in general lately. Look at this cute drawing of Tiger-chan. Penny did such a good job. Well, Penny, here we are. Again, working over the weekend on yet another project. A project that's due on Monday, and you haven't started yet. Penny! Come on! How do you keep pulling this off? I'm blocking it. Oh! There! Can you see now? Is that better? Everybody get a good look. Okay, if you didn't get a good look, you missed it. And you've apparently learned 0 lessons from every other time you've gotten yourself in this situation. Ah! You idiot! Why do I keep doing this to myself? Oh god, is Whiskey then gonna call her to try and get her to party again? Huh? Oh, it's Miss Whiskey. Probably out enjoying herself tonight, as usual. Hello? Hey, Pen! I'm at the restaurant! Where are you at? Huh? She's not at the club? Miss Whiskey! They're not gonna hold the reservation forever! I need you to get your butt over here right now! Huh? Reservation? What reservation? Wait, Penny, don't tell me you forgot! I booked a table at that fancy place to celebrate the end of your big project! Remember? Oh, crap. Miss Whiskey, I'm at the office. I'm still working on the project. Come on, Penny! Penny! Why do you gotta do this to yourself? Huh? Penny, are you serious? You were supposed to be done by now. I need it for my presentation on Monday. You know, with all the org leadership. Miss Whiskey, we've talked about this countless times. You told me you were practically done. How much do you have left to do? Well... I haven't started yet. That really sounds like a day. It kinda does. It maybe kinda does. But also, there's a lot of voices in there. Who knows how many people they could be going with, but be really cute if Whiskey and Penny went on a date. I wonder if there is actually an ending that we can get by deciding to go to the restaurant with her. I haven't started yet. I guess I should be honest. Actually, Miss Whiskey, I didn't actually start it yet. But, with the help of my friends inspiring me every day, I know I can pull it off. Again. Penny, sure. Well, whatever. It's not like this hasn't happened before. I guess it's my own fault for not micromanaging you. Not that it was a particularly difficult project. Just hurry up and finish. I'll be going home then. Oh my god! Oh, this was totally a date. I don't care what they say, this was totally a date. Oh my god, this was totally a date! I'm gonna open up a bottle of scotch and drink it alone. See you on Monday, Penny. See you. Oh, she hung up. Well, that's just great. She sounded really disappointed this time. Penny, I don't think you realize. I would accept a divorce at that point. I feel like she doesn't realize the reason why that's so disappointing. It's like, sure, okay, great. You can bust it out over the weekend and get it done. But you don't get to hang out with Whiskey. You don't get to have a social life. You don't get to have a weekend at that time. She planned this celebration to celebrate the end of the project, and you fucked it. Ugh. That's just great. She sounded really disappointed this time. Ugh! If only I had started earlier. Would it be considered save scumming if I found out what we said if we said we were almost done? Here, let's save. We'll save, we'll see what happens if we tell her we're almost done, and then we'll go back to where we were. Also, the fact that she just went home implies it was that is true. It was just them. How much do you have left to do? Well, I'm basically done. I don't want Miss Whiskey to worry. I'll figure out something. I'll figure something out, I hope. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just basically done. I'm just putting the final touches. Well, good. You can finish tomorrow then. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping she would say that so that we could go see her and then find out what's going on with this dinner, with this restaurant thing, and then probably get an ending, you know. Hurry up and get over here, now! Miss Whiskey. Maybe she's right. I think I'm actually behind on my work, considering I haven't even started yet. What should I do? Well, we know the correct answer is to stay and finish work, but let's go to the restaurant and see what happens. What the heck. Might as well. It's just dinner after all. All right, Miss Whiskey, I'm on my way. Oh, yeah, that's our Penny. Because both times, actually... Well... This doesn't really look like a date, does it? But I like both times Whiskey has tried to get us to hang out with her, it's always been just us. And so I went to the fancy restaurant to have dinner with Miss Whiskey and celebrate the end of my project. We ate some delicious food and enjoyed ourselves. Maybe a little too much. Of course, we got too drunk and I don't really remember the rest of the night. Next morning, I was too hungover to do any work. Is this going to be exactly the same ending? I also got food poisoning. So did Miss Whiskey. We were sick all weekend. Neither of us were able to go to work on Monday. I missed my deadline, and Whiskey missed her presentation. We were both let go from the company. Miss Whiskey used the opportunity to finally... Oh... Miss Whiskey used the opportunity to finally start her own creative studio. It was a long-time dream of hers, and this was the perfect chance to start anew. We make video games now. A friend of ours joined the studio as our programmer, and we released our first game. It's an adventure game with a story based on our previous jobs. I think it's pretty fun. That's adorable. That's great. Oh. It's just about the devs. And now we're hard at work on our next game. It's going well, and I'm hoping people will enjoy playing it as much as we did making it. Sometimes the electricity goes out and we lose all our work progress, though. Maybe we should invest in better source control or backup batteries. They are cute. I don't know if they're best to use or wives. Guys, I will say, has anybody noticed that their hair color and thus their like prime character color is they're complementary? I am somehow only just noticing that Whiskey is orange and Penny is blue. And they're always together. Shit, I ship it. I ship it. Oh my god. I like Sky better, but I ship it. After all this time, I still haven't told Miss Whiskey that I never actually started my project when she invited me to that dinner. But, all's well that ends well. If it weren't for Miss Whiskey and I getting food poisoning on that fateful Saturday night, I wouldn't be doing what I love for a living. Drawing art and writing stories for our own indie games. Why do you think I've been shipping these two? It just never clicked with me, okay? I always thought you were just kind of like, oh, they're close, they're friendly with each other, they could be wives, but like, no, I feel like I'm kind of wondering now if it's intended that way. But yeah, like, how is this not the best ending? It's hard work, but it hardly feels like work at all. Honestly, it all feels like a dream. That's the fucking dream. And I don't know how long this dream will last, but I'm going to enjoy it while I can. Pen, what do you mean you never actually started that project? Their life partners, whether it's platonic or romantic. I am so down with that. I am so absolutely cool with that idea. Ah, Miss Whiskey! Oh! That's adorable. Miss Whiskey's a little mad at her wifey. Okay. Oh, there's checkpoints now. That's cool. We might not have to rely on saves so much. So what happens if we tell her, hey, I'm basically done, but I'm gonna stay and do the work? Yeah, I really should just finish my work. Miss Whiskey, I'm sorry, but I really want to finish my work first. I mean, you know how important it is, too. Sure. Okay, so it just turns out the same way. It's not like this hasn't happened before. I guess it's my own fault for not micromanaging you. Not that it was a particularly difficult project. Just hurry up and finish. I'll be going home then. Gonna open up a bottle of scotch and drink it alone. Yeah, they are life partners, whether romantic or platonic. One way or another, they're sticking together forever. See you on Monday, Penny. Well, that's just great. She sounded really disappointed this time. I guess the outcome is the same, so there's not really a point in reloading. But hey, we got one of the endings. All right, we're going to. I'm gonna think about Miss Whiskey. Miss Whiskey seemed really disappointed, and she'll probably actually remember this time around. I screwed up pretty bad, huh? I'll have to really impress her with this project. I have to do my best. Yeah, I can do this! I hope. Think about project. But yeah, what are we doing this time? Oh! Good. Okay, so I should probably start working on my project now. I need to finish it before Monday. I've been telling Miss Whiskey that I'm basically finished. I feel bad for lying, but I thought it was better than disappointing her. That's never a better idea. What were the project requirements again? Crap. I don't really remember. I think I need to go over the documentation again. We'll do that after. Project documentation. I should probably remind myself of what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. Let's take a look at the project documentation. Error 502. I'm gonna try refreshing the page. Is Whiskey your first or last name? Do you want the real answer to that, or do you want the meme answer to that? What's going on? Why isn't it loading? Is the internal project tracking site broken? How am I supposed to read the project documentation if the site's down? Oh, no, this can't be happening. Well, that's just great. Maybe I can check my phone to see if I've written anything down. Really adding new challenges here. Alright, well, let's, I'm trying to follow, like, what would be my thought process in this situation. I want to doodle a cute picture, but I'm just gonna panic if I don't look at my phone to check. Muted? Who's muted? Who's muted? What? Someone plugged in cables wrong. Oh yeah, probably. Definitely. Somebody messed with something. Am I making sounds? Floofy movie, why are you making me panic like this? I'm hearing something real crunchy whenever you... What? Huh? Can you... So... Can it... Did I... It's literally what the error code means, basically. Okay, so this whole thing about Moofy not being able to understand me, that's just Moofy? Right? Okay? Okay, oh my god. Oh my god, please do not scare me like that. I did not want an audio issue right now. Internal server communicate. Oh, you're right. That is what that means. Sorry, scared me. Yeah, you got me good, Moofy. Nice April Fool's joke, Floofy Moofy. Alright, well, at least I still have my trusty phone. I can use it for checking my to-do list and calling people. And I'll definitely need to call around to get some ideas to jog my memory about this project. Oh, that's right, Lumberlast got a big update. There's a fever mode now, and they added a new type of tree. I sure hope I don't play games all night. I've got work to do. Oh. Penny! How are you even more of a dumbass than the last time I saw you? Crap! I guess that last conversation with Miss Whiskey finally killed the battery. Yeah, I should probably charge my phone. Is this gonna be like a mechanic now? And where's that charging cable? Okay, there. Well, that'll take some time to charge. Basically, someone messed up the cables that relay info between their own servers. Ouch. Yeah, somebody who didn't know what they were doing moved some stuff around. Maybe I can check my notepad to see if I've written anything down. Oh, we have this now? We have notepad? I must have taken some notes down on my notepad during a meeting or something. Please let me have something written down. Hey! Penny baby, what the hell are you thinking? Oh, girl, you gotta... Oh, man. I don't even have words for this. Haha, yeah, you're right, Tiger-chan. That meeting really did sucks. You dumbass. I mean, honestly, I can't really blame her. Whenever meetings happen at work, at my job, we have weekly meetings. It's also on Thursday. That's freaky. Whenever we have weekly meetings, I kind of spend more time dissociating than I do trying to come up with like questions and stuff to add. That's not helpful at all. Ugh. Wait a minute. Is something scribbled in the margin? EE and inspired by and 6? Is that it? That's all I wrote down? What does that even mean? 6 what? Somebody's got ADHD. Like, serious ADHD. Wow, thanks a lot, Penny. Really good note-taking, you idiot. Okay. We're gonna doodle a cute picture to calm ourselves down. Maybe doing a warm-up sketch will help me remember what exactly I'm supposed to do for my project. Okay. A little more. Some color here. Got it. Good job, baby. Rawr. I love that it looks like a little stick figure at the bottom. I used to record my meetings while I shut down internally so I could review it later. That's a great fucking idea. I just like it's I think the issue for me is that when I do these meetings, I have to mask really, really hard. Because most of the time, if I'm not like puppeteering or masking, I look like a fucking porcelain doll that has basically no face. And yeah, so like I have to mask really hard, and that just like takes all of my energy on its own, and I start dissociating. So shockingly, during my phase of my life when I was oof. Well, I mean, that's fair. If you're rationing your energy that much, I'm kind of not surprised. Tiger-chan, right. At least Tiger-chan thinks I'm doing a good job. I'm still drawing Tiger-chan a lot lately. Drawing her gives me motivation when I'm feeling gloomy. And I'm still making Tiger-chan comics too. Miss Whiskey keeps telling me to focus on my work first, but what can I do? Tiger-chan's just too cute. Sometimes she visits the office when I'm working late, or hangs out to help me with my projects. I haven't seen her around in a while, though. I wonder how she's doing. Oh, hey. Who wants to pull the trigger on this one? I wonder. I'm gonna read like 1 or 2 more lines. And then do it myself. Is anybody ever gonna put my cape back on? Okay. Well, that was fun, I guess. Not that it really helped, though. So I can't look up what my project is, my phone is dead, my notes are completely useless. Cool. I don't even know where to start. Let me just ban. What a disaster. Maybe it'll be month-old crackers this time. Oh yeah. It's alright, Miffy. I was just curious to see if anybody was gonna do it. Maybe I should just go do something else for a bit. That doesn't really work for me. When people are like, oh yeah, you should, if you're like looking for inspiration on a thing, you should go do something else and clear your head, or maybe it can remind you of what you like. No, Not often does that actually work. Usually it just has the opposite effect. I completely cease to remember that other thing even existed. Hello? Hello, Miko Tomo. We're here back with our game about office work. Oh! Those little pumpkins. Wait, did this take place in October? I didn't actually see... I didn't actually check what month it was. The office is really quiet. It's kind of creepy when no one's around. I feel like I'm getting used to it now, though. That's kind of troubling. Think about my phone. My phone's charging. Not much to do but walk around for a bit. Maybe I could get something to drink in the break room and hang out for a bit while I wait. Not sure what I'd do without my phone, though. This floor is where I work with the rest of the creative organization. We also share the floor with the operations organization. It's been years, and I still don't really know what they do. I'm here way too often now. I don't know how I feel about that. Still, it's kinda hard to get used to the silence when no one's around. Kinda scary. Those Halloween decorations are adding to the spooky vibe. I think Hana put this up for a party last year. Oh god, so those have just been up there a long time and nobody pulled them down. They've been up ever since. She never got around to cleaning it up and no one else bothered to do it either. Yeah, because Hana's a lazy little tsundere. Does anyone even care? That's office life for you. Nothing really happens because nobody gives a shit. I guess we're going to the break room. Taking a break in the break room. I like it here. It kind of feels like my second home. How long has that coffee been sitting there? I guess I could use some caffeine about now. This is just a carbon copy of what just happened. Have you learned nothing? I don't know what I do without coffee. It's my nectar of life. Not to mention I get headaches if I'm not caffeinated. Oof, me too. Maybe I should cut down a bit. But it tastes so good. Coffee's still there. I wonder if it's safe to drink. Maybe I should have just brought my own coffee. Well, how could we not drink the coffee? Yeah, I could really use some coffee right now. It might even help me remember what I'm supposed to do for my project. I don't know how long this pot of coffee has been sitting there, though. Probably at least a day or two old. Still, it smells okay, and there's no mold. I'll just pour myself a cup. Yep, it's the same old weekend break room coffee. Nice and cold. Down the hatch. Yeah, that's stuff. Nothing's happening. I mean, I guess this is just coffee after all. Not sure why I expected anything different. Well, I'd better get back to... You know, I brought my air fryer to work so people can use it to heat up their food, but no one seems to be using it. I just don't understand. It really is the perfect appliance for break room lunches. That's because it's too loud, dummy. It sounds like a big jet taking off. It's a huge distraction at the office. I'd smash that stupid thing in the ground if I had to listen to it during my break. You wouldn't. Yeah, I would. And I'd email the entire office what I did, and everyone would thank me. Ergo contamination, yeah. What? I mean, it's not even that much louder than the microwave. Ah, look at your face. Look at Sky's cute face, everybody. Look at Sky. Just look at her. and maybe pinch her cheeks and pat her fluffy hair. And also look at those pretty lashes and her eyes. I just want to hug her and never let go. And on top of that, everyone says air fryers are not really that great. They say they're just overrated convection ovens. I'm pretty sure Immortal said exactly this. They have each other's eye and hair and eye color. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. Also, yes, Immortal did say exactly this about air fryers. No, that's not true. You don't really mean that. Don't worry, I'm sure Hana's just kidding. Probably. So, Sky, I definitely use your air fryer, but I brought a salad for lunch today. Sorry. Oh, she's crying! No! Hana! Hana, you unforgivable bitch! How could you be so mean to Sky? She's crying! Hi, Kari. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Oh, salad? I have a great recipe for air-fried salad. Here, I'll show you. Wait, Sky, give it back! Don't worry, it's delicious! What the heck was that? Oh, the air fryer's gone. The air fryer's gone. Do you think it just... Do you think she blew up the air fryer? Also, yes. Hi, Kari. I'm like... Pardon me, I'm in performer mode. I'm very, very happy to see you, actually. It's been a long time since I've been here for a stream. Wait, you need an air fryer for a salad? Well, our friend Sky, she, apparently she has a recipe for air-fried salad because she loves air fryers. Is this a new outfit? No, actually. This is just me with my cape off. I don't think you've ever seen me take my cape off. I added it as a toggle, with channel points. You can take my cape off or put it back on. And like the same thing. Anyway, I also ship Sky and Hana, even if I do really like Sky. Yeah, I feel like Sky is just best girl. But I was like, where was the cape? Yeah. The cape has always been toggleable. I just kind of never felt like it was worth taking off. But, you know, my design's great. There's lots of things to enjoy about my design. My under cape, what I've got going on under the cape has lots of qualities. Ow. Thank you. Thank you for the X. Thank you. Hang on a sec. I'm a little bit mortified of this, but I think I might be getting a headache, and I really want to nip that under the bud before I have a repeat of the Tiger Chan episode. Alright, hang on. So there's that, and then I got some painkillers. 1 second. Never mind, I'm out of painkillers.
Emotional damage!
I'll just, if I start getting a real headache, I'll go snoop around and fish around for some painkillers that I can take to make the pain go away. Ugh. Anyway. You need to bonk chat. What, Kari, why do you need to bonk chat? Anyway. Whoa. That memory was from like a long time ago, before Sky left the company. Wait, Sky never came back? She said she was going to, but maybe she just didn't. But that was weird. It felt way too real to be just a memory. How do you not remember that you've done this before? What the heck is with this coffee? The air-fried salad was interesting, but it wasn't bad, I guess. I really do admire Sky's passion, though. Ugh, stomach. Oh, I can't do anything but think. All I can do is think. I have lost my power of self-determination. I like that Sky cared enough about her hobby to bring an entire air fryer to work. I don't think anyone used it in the break room besides her, though. And I still can't believe she loved air fryers enough to quit her job and make an online air fryer cooking show. Making a living doing what she loves sounds like a dream. I guess I'm doing what I love for my job too, drawing. But it feels so different when it's for work. All my projects are just so uninspiring. I can't get motivated to even start. Or remember what my project even is, in this case. I just wish I could work on something I actually cared about. Maybe I should get an air fryer. Sky keeps talking about how they're the future of cuisine. I don't think I'll ever be as knowledgeable about air fryers as she is, though. And then again, she doesn't spend all her time drawing cute characters like I do. I guess we're motivated by different things after all. But anyway, I can't stop thinking about Sky's passion for air fryers. Can I get a job in watching Mom stream? I mean, I'd love that, but first I have to get a job actually streaming. Because I don't get paid enough to be able to stream full time. But if I could stream like 5 days a week or something, then we could probably find a way for you to just watch my stream all the time. And then everybody would be happy. Yeah, and it's making me feel inspired. Oh, that's cute. There's a little thing for it now. I have an idea for drawing. I gotta get back to my desk and draw it out. You don't even know what the project is, Penny. Guess who, baby? What's going on? I can't see. There's someone coming my eye with a pair of giant paws. Give up? Huh? That voice. Could it be? It's you! That's right, it's me, Tiger-chan. Rawr. Long time no see, as they say. You haven't forgotten about me, have you, baby? Of course not. I actually drew a picture of you earlier. You told me that I was doing a good job, and I felt encouraged. Whoa, fan art for me? Flattery will get you everywhere, as they say. But yeah, honestly, it's not going so great right now. I'm way behind on another project. Again. So I'm here at the office trying to finish it before it's due on Monday. Why country accent, Tiger? It just happened that way. I don't have a reason. I don't honestly think it's even like remotely accurate to the character. Like, I bet like the ideal voice for her is a lot more like ooh coded. It's like blood really gets you everywhere, as they say. Wow, like something like that. But no. We've got Southern Belle, Tiger-chan, and that's what we're sticking with. Well, that's no fun. I was hoping we could go on another adventure. Yeah. Sorry. Well, here we go again. I wasn't expecting her to show up this early. Where were you? So, where were you all this time? I kind of missed you. I was wondering if I'd never see you again. Oh, Penny, baby. You know me. I come and go as I please, as they say. But tonight, seems I'll be saving you, once again. Wink. Saving me? From what? From yourself, clearly. Oh, so, let's go and finish your project. Then we can finally move on to something else, baby, like frolicking through flowers on my jungle island. Yeah, about that. I don't even remember what my project is. And the company project tracking site is down. Wait a minute! Tiger-chan, you're great with computers and shit. Can you fix it? Can Tiger-chan fix it? So I don't even know where to start. I thought drinking some coffee would help, but all it did was make me think about air fryers. On top of that, I disappointed Miss Whiskey again, and now she's at home drinking alone. I don't know, Tiger-chan, I'm this close to giving up and running far, far away. Oh, don't be like that, baby. It won't do you any good to sit around and feel sorry for yourself, as they say. Oh, Kari, if only it worked that way. Oh, Kari. Oh, no. Kari, she's salary. She doesn't work by hours, she works by projects. And oh god. Lightheaded? No big deal. I'm fine. She is fucked, yes. It won't do you any good to sit around and feel sorry for yourself, as they say. Tell you what, let's go on an adventure around the office. It'll be fun, and maybe we can make something to spark your memory. Yeah, okay, good. Well, let's hurry up, baby. Adventure awaits. Roar. You're right. I think I can do this. I think we can do this. That's the spirit. Okay, but we gotta... You know, maybe the reason I'm lightheaded and have a headache is because I haven't eaten today. Not my fault, by the way. Not my fault. Don't you go all making fun of me because I haven't eaten yet. I'm having appetite issues again. It's bad. Anyway. Although I feel like this would be the best office to work at. It looks like fun. Honestly, yeah. Kari, I can't. I don't even know if I have anything to eat, and I can't eat. Anyway, I want to talk to her about coffee. Tiger-chan, how's the coffee on your jungle island? I'm glad you asked, Babley. We have a totally self-contained and sustainable coffee ecosystem. Oh yeah? My jungle island has the perfect distribution of microclimates to ensure that only the finest quality beans are grown. We employ a multitude of processing methods for a variety of flavors to suit any refined palate. The processed beans are hand-delivered to our many combination roastery cafes located conveniently throughout the island. Jungle Island is all about coffee, goddamn. There, our award-winning baristas will prepare for you the best cup of coffee you've ever tasted. Uh-huh. Why does it sound like you're trying to sell me something? Obviously, I'm trying to sell you a cup of coffee, baby. But anything is better than the stuff you drink here, to be perfectly honest. As they say. Well, if it gets me caffeinated, it doesn't have to taste and doesn't taste like dirt, then I'm all good. We need to improve your standards, baby. Okay, we'll talk about air fryers now. Hey, Tiger-chan, have you ever thought about how aesthetically pleasing an air fryer really is? Whoa, that came out of nowhere, baby. I mean, it's smooth, It's sturdy. It has a handle. Maybe Sky is right. It feels like an appliance with both form and function. That's very interesting, baby. I never knew you for the air frying type. My standards are weird. I have the same standard. Yes. If you're gonna drink something, you should enjoy it. So like if you're drinking coffee, if coffee doesn't taste like dirt, it has failed me as coffee. Guys, come on. You should at least enjoy your coffee if you're gonna drink it. That coffee I drank a little bit ago, it's sitting in my stomach all weird. I can feel it gurgling. That's concerning. I think the coffee made me see a vision of the past. Then I got inspired by air fryers. It's all I can think about drawing right now. Very interesting. Maybe this new stomach power is the key to finishing your project. Well, I don't know what air fryers have to do with my project, but at least I have an idea for something to draw. Reminder, I enjoy powdered instant coffee as the pinnacle of coffee unironically for reasons beyond me. Instant coffee can taste good. If you get good instant and you prepare it correctly, it can taste awesome. The Emery coffee tastes like dirt and it is good. Well, fair, I guess. I think you should be able to enjoy the taste of coffee, though. And I feel like I'll only think about air fryers until I actually draw my idea. Well, who am I to judge your process? As long as it helps you do your thing, baby. And doodling keeps the brain active, as they say. Yeah, that's true. We also seem to have different definitions of fur tastes like dirt. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like bitter. I really do enjoy bitter flavors. But I guess if you don't define the taste of dirt as bad, then we can renegotiate. Because I mean, yeah, what's coffee without a little bit of earthiness to it, right? Well, I guess I should go back to my desk. I could draw my idea, or finally check my phone, or even do both. Bitter, earthy, that is good coffee. Okay, yeah. We're kind of on the same page now. I do like earthy coffee, and I think if you can't taste at least primarily bitterness in coffee, it's not really properly made coffee. Like if it's really sweet or if it's usually just the sweetness. Oh, the mine legit tastes like dirt or some nice sand. Ugh. I just described that taste as literal dirt. That's fair. That's fair. Bitter, earthy. What else would you describe dirt as? Actually, I think I would probably describe the taste of dirt as bland. Not bitter. Because bitter is a flavor all its own. I actually really like bitter flavors. Which I feel is probably a little unusual. Because I feel like something bitter is supposed to be like your body's way of telling you shouldn't eat this. And maybe I can channel my inspiration somehow into remembering what my project is. I hope. Sounds like a plan, baby. Let's get a move on. Shannon's joined your party. What was that? What? I joined your party, baby, for adventuring. Oh, yeah. Do you think she's gonna stop me from trying to take another sip of coffee? Dark chocolate and coffee is the ideal morning snack, even if I have to do light undark chocolate. Aw. My ideal is caffeine and prescription grade stimulants. I'm gonna take another sip of coffee. I wonder if I should drink another cup of that coffee. It really hurt this last time though. It wasn't like before. I think if I drink it again, I might actually die. Seems really dangerous, baby. I don't think you should drink that. And it's gross too, as they say. But still... Wait, hang on. Oh wait. Oh wait. Okay, no, we can't. I just wanted to save first. I want to save and see if we actually die. I don't know why I seem to mostly enjoy things from hot climates despite liking rain or cold. I don't know either. Military jokes slipped out. Oh, what? For because because unaliving yourself? That's whatever. You're among people who are mentally ill. Who probably joked a lot about that kind of thing when they were in their early 20s. And their late teens. I want to drink another cup. Yeah, I could really use some more caffeine. I've got a lot of work ahead of me after all. I'll just pour myself another cup. Well, it didn't kill me the first time around. Baby, wait, you're not seriously thinking of... Cheers! Hey, don't... Ah! Refreshing! It's nice and cold. I was mostly an empty husk during my early 20s. I was mostly an empty husk during my... most of my life? Though I'm doing better. I've been filling myself up over the years. My whole life has been a very long journey of healing. And every day I am slightly better than I was the previous day. I'm on my 30th. Yeah, Kari, I'm pretty sure you're still the young one here. I didn't know you were in your 30s though, Mortal. I'm not going to reveal my age because, of course, I can't let anybody know the truth. See? It's fine. Okay, Tiger-chan, let's... baby? There's not even any narration to it. We're just fucking dead. Mom, you're like 1 trillion years old. Oh, older. and made a bigger mistake than usual. Hang on, what was... Oh my god. Oh, that's great. Oh my god, okay. Go back to the desk. Oh, so yes, Kari, you're a baby. Cool, looks like my phone's charged enough to turn on. Yes, Kari, you're the baby. I have to wonder why making a new pod isn't an option. That's what I was wondering. I asked that at the very first time that we played this. Like, when she was like, ooh, I guess I'll just drink it. I was like, why the fuck didn't you make a new pod? How hard is it to just make a new pot of coffee? And then when she drank it cold, I was like, why didn't you at least heat it up? What are you doing? Finally. Nice. I feel safe now. Secure. Well, I still don't remember what my project is, but at least now I can call someone for ideas and jot down my notes and to-dos and stuff. Oh, and yeah, and then this also means I can finally call Sky and talk to her about air fryers. Assuming I'm still inspired by them, of course. Oh! Hee hee! Now we get to look at Penny again. She's got new pictures of them. You're old. Kari, 22 is not old. 22 is not old. I kind of miss when I was 22, except I also don't. Because I don't miss being a very troubled youth in college. Notes? Fresh requirements IDK crying face. Alright, let's call Sky. Oh! Kenny, my android friend, she hasn't been answering my calls. Aww. You also have no new friends. Welcome to adult life, youngling. Don't take any contracts with Japanese companies. Yep. Honestly, I've always been of the mind that like your 20s are like your trial run of being an adult, and then your 30s are like when you actually start being an adult, and then like everything afterwards. It's like 20 is like the adult free trial. Miss Whiskey's pretty upset right now, that's true. Okay, let's call Sky. And maybe she could jog my memory about my project. Oh, hi Penny. It's been a while. Working late again. Hi, Sky. How'd you know? Well, you only seem to call when you're putting off work at the office. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. So, when are you taking me out for burgers? I still remember your promise. Penny! It's been a year and you still haven't taken her out for burgers? What is wrong with you, girl? After this project. For real this time. Good. Well, anyway, I'm glad you called. I've been looking for an excuse to take a break. Oh, good. So, you've been busy tonight? Yeah, just working on this and that. Go on a date. Yes, Penny needs to go on a date with somebody. She just looks so cute. Oh, dude, Kari, are you part of Team Sky with me? Because holy shit, Sky is so fucking cute. I love her. She's pretty. She's sleepy. She's a doofus. I want to steal her from Hana. Dude, I would. Are you kidding me? I'll steal her from Hana, and then when Hana gets mad at me, I'll riz her up, and then I'll have them both. I love them. You know, 5 years ago, I would have said you're good, given it's a U.S. contract, but yeah, just start blending for alternatives now. She looks a bit like my type. She is. Sky is my type. Sky is like 1,000% my type. It's like frustrating. I love her. Oh, like your air fryer cooking show? Sure. So... I'm not sure I want to rant with her about air fryers yet. What has she been up to? So, what have you been up to? Mostly working on your show? Yeah, I'm still working on Air Fry with Sky here and there. What do you mean here and there? Well, It's been tough. Oh, look at that face! Look at her, she looks so sad. Always want to kiss her on the face and make her feel better. Sure, it was good enough for a side gig, but... I don't know. Oh, you want to talk about it? Well, since you're asking... So, when I was still at the company, I made air fry with Sky as a hobby to share the joy of air frying with the world. I could focus on doing what I love, even if I didn't get a lot of views, and it didn't really matter. But it's a different story when I'm trying to make a living off of it. Like, having to optimize for numbers or revenue or views or social media algorithms or whatever. And it turns out I'm kind of bad at it. Oh my god, this is... Wow. This is too fucking real. This is like a video game version of when I left my job to stream for a year. This is just, I know, no, I'm working now. I have a job too, but I definitely, there was a time very recently where streaming was my only gig. And fuck, the social media stuff and optimizing for numbers is so hard. It's impossible. I hate it. But it could also be that no one cares about what I'm making. That's exactly the feeling that I feel. That's what I felt. It's like, yeah, people like my content, sure, but nobody had eyes on it. And it's like, is it the fact that nobody is finding me, or nobody gives a shit because people don't actually like my content? It's like, am I actually even all that good? Anyway. Or maybe it just isn't that interesting, or good. This is, yes. This is, I have this. I have this entire train of thought like once a month, at least. Cannot really relate. That's fine, Immortal. That's fine. You've already spoken about how attached you are to your anonymity and how you really like to kind of just live peacefully, and it's not the path I chose. Just have to find an unoccupied niche. Yeah, that's what everybody does, but it's about more than just finding the unoccupied niche. It's about finding it, securing it, and then being really annoying about it to the entire world once you've found it. And I don't know how to be annoying. I was raised my whole life to sit in a corner, make yourself small, and make as little of a presence as possible, which I'm sure is probably pretty hard to believe when I'm streaming because of how it... Because of that. It's very hard to do when you're pushing what you love, but you need to push your numbers and put yourself out there. Yeah. It's hard to put yourself out there, and, you know, there's stuff I want to share. There's stuff I really want to do. Like, I've still been trying to figure out how to share my writing with the world. That's like my whole reason behind streaming too. That's the niche I want to occupy, is like my stories, but I don't know where to start or how to do it. Anyway, enough of that. But then again, do I really deserve to succeed just because I'm trying my best? Oh, Sky, I think you deserve to succeed. Yeah, thanks. I discovered my passion for technical and maintenance work back in middle school. Been pretty much driven ever since then, excluding mental collapses due to social environments. Yes, I discovered my passion I discovered my passion. I knew my passion from the moment I could walk, from the moment that I could speak, from the moment that I could form complex thoughts. I have always known what my passion in life is. The hard part is the fact that it's incredibly abstract. The fact that my mind is a fractured fucking mess, and the fact that I've never been able to figure out the best way to implement that passion. Anyway, it's been super demotivating. I just don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Fuck, I feel that too. I'm sorry you're going through that. Yeah, I think I got greedy. I had a stable job and a good paycheck, even though I hated my work. I don't know, I guess I tricked myself into thinking I could achieve my dream if I wished hard enough or something. But maybe hobbies really are just meant to be for personal fulfillment after all. Whatever. That's not your problem. No, I'm happy that you're sharing with me. I'm glad. Well, I guess I might as well tell you. I gave up on making money with my channel. I've been looking for a new job. Oh. Wait, what? You gave up just like that? I mean, what else can I do? I ran out of money. I can't just follow some silly dream forever. Your face is so cute. Riz Sky. I wouldn't say I'm rizzing Sky up very well. But I think the long gap in my resume is a problem. No one's even looking at my applications. Maybe I need to come crawling back to the operations org, if they'll even have me. C'est la vie, I guess. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry, Sky. I was really rooting for you to succeed with your dream. At least you believed in me. I guess I was just thinking that if you could do it, I would have a chance too. And I just don't know how to riz that. Okay, Kari, real quick. What you might be, everybody else can correct me if I'm wrong, but what you're seeing and referring to as Riz is just basic human empathy. Penny is just being empathetic. I didn't need a class on this. Yeah, well, I felt the need to embarrass you in public. Why wouldn't I? Kari, you're a bab. Yeah, Kari's a little bab. What? You thinking of quitting your job? If you could quit, what would you do instead? Well, if I could, I'd want to just draw comics and illustrations, even my own stories and characters. This game needs to stop stabbing me in the heart. This game needs to stop stabbing me in the heart. These are things that I wish I could. Anyway, look, as someone who essentially stumbled into having a wife, Riz is not something one actively or willfully does. That's true. It really is true. The more that you think about trying to like have Riz, the less Riz you have. It's one of those things where it only works if you're not trying too hard. Like, I don't ever... If I'm, like, of the mentality... If I like, go to talk to somebody and maybe have some kind of, like, intent of rizzing them up, I'm not gonna go over there and be like, okay, I'm gonna have so much riz, I'm gonna sweet talk them, I'm gonna flirt so good. No, I just go up like, I'm gonna talk to them. And I'm gonna make friends. And it's gonna be fun. Oh, then I'm forever done for? No, you're not. You'll be fine. You just gotta work on yourself, find the right people, and also just start working on what you've been inheriting from your mom, huh? One day you'll be a Rizzler like me. You just gotta keep working at it. Yeah, like you've already been doing with Tiger-chan. You'll never get grandkids from me. Damn. I'm not giving up hope just yet. Yeah, and get published and make my own merch and stuff, which is why I was so inspired by what you went off to do. I really appreciate that Miss Whiskey got me this job, but... Yeah, I get it. But maybe one day it'll all work out. I know you've got it in you. Really? Yeah. And, well, I haven't lost all hope yet either. I've been working on some coding projects in between sending out resumes, so I can at least have something technical to show for my career break. You might like it, actually. It's something in your wheelhouse. Oh, yeah? Really? You gotta tell me about it. Yeah, but I'll tell you about it later. No, why not now? I've already taken too much of your time. You have a project to finish after all. Well, okay, fine, you're right. I wish we lived in a world where the demand for independent creative work was as profitable as independent technical work. That's... yes. My whole life, from the like I said, from the very moment I've been able to think, my passion, my purpose in life has been in creativity. And that really sucks for finding a career, because I don't give a shit about anything else. Like, any other job that I can get is just me settling with something so that I can put up with. Although, actually, I do love entertaining people. I could happily do that for a living. Weirdly, something about maintaining the world is romantic to me. That's beautiful. I've actually never looked at it that way. I mean, I would like to, yeah, that's really awesome. You're kind of like part of the hustle and bustle that keeps the world on its feet. And I, personally, would really love... I mean, all I want is to just be there to give people a reason to keep going. That's what really makes me feel fulfilled. Is inspiring others and making them happy and giving them something to daydream about. I love that shit. Yeah, anyway, enough being sappy. Okay, fine, you're right. Thanks for looking out for me. I guess I'll call her again once I've made more progress in my project. No! Oh, okay. I don't have to hang up. I want to talk to you about air fryers. So, Sky... Mom, your phone is going to die. I know, right? I think the craziest thing is she had it plugged in just enough so that she could call somebody, and then unplugged it when she made said call. So, Sky, speaking of air fryers, I think I've come to appreciate the craft that goes into air frying. And that's really cool, Penny. I knew you'd see the light one day. Yeah, I'm going to get an air fryer once I finish my project. Let me know if you need any help choosing one. It's a big deal, your first air fryer. I think the best way I explained to someone why I was so happy despite having little creative outlets was the metaphor of a trellis letting plants grow. That's fucking beautiful. I love that. I love that for you, Immortal. I'm so proud of you that you get to do your thing. You are living the dream, and the dream is just living a life that you're happy and okay with. Air fryers are my best friend. Oh yeah, I bet you love air fryers after looking at that cute face. Yeah, I have so many things I want to cook. I'll share all my recipes with you. You'll really love Sky's famous cheesy fries. I can't wait! Welcome to the future of cuisine, Penny. So, oh, that was all I was gonna say. Oh. Can you help me remember what my project is? So, this is incredibly embarrassing, but I don't remember the requirements for my project. I was hoping you could help jog my memory about it. Huh? Penny, when is the project due? Monday? Oh, Penny. Well, first of all, I have no idea what your project be. I haven't worked there in over a year, and I wasn't even on your team. Sky could start a religion centered on air fryers and I would stop being agnostic. Yes. Sky has so much charm. Sky is best girl. Shouldn't you have that information yourself? You're at the office, right? Can't you just look it up? Or you could ask Miss Whiskey. Or anyone else. Stop yelling at me! Okay, sorry. The project tracking site is down. I can't get I can't get it to load. All I have to go off of are my notes or some meetings that I don't pay attention to. They're practically useless. I don't know, Penny. Well, I guess it was worth a shot. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. Well, it was nice talking with you, Sky, but I guess I better get back to my project. Yeah, okay. Good luck. Thanks, I'll talk to you later. Yep, see you. I should call her more often. You say this every time, Penny. Penny, you dork. Penny. Oh, I want to give Penny head pats. I want it to be like the merchant in Rabbit and Steel where you can click on her head and give her head pats. Feeling inspired. Let's draw something. All right, I'm fired up. Here we go. Time to draw. Okay. One more. Next. Got it. Oh! That's adorable. Oh my god. I love Sky. Wait, really? What? Air fryers. They're so darn cool. I love drawing air fryers. Looking at this picture makes me want an air fryer too, baby. Oh, good. I'm glad. Whew. Glad I got that out of my system. Sky's passion for air fryers has always been a real inspiration for me, and now I sort of get it. They really are that great. I might have to shift Rabbit and Steel of my priority list then. Yes! When you're at the shop, there's the cute little cat girl, and you can just pat her on the head, and she reacts. And it's adorable. She reacts to the head pets. I really love to spam her with head pats when I've had a few too many bad runs on lunar difficulty, and I'm getting really frustrated. Well, anyway, it feels good to keep my creative juices flowing, feeling kind of productive. The journey of 1,000 projects begins with the first illustration, as they say. That sounds like a bit much. Inspired by air fryers. Give up on project and run away. World of Horror gives you shop discounts if you pet the shop Shiba enough. That's adorable. Okay, guys. Good news and bad news. The good news is my appetite is coming back because I'm talking so much. The bad news is I can't really talk while I'm playing a fucking visual novel. Or I can't eat while I'm playing a visual novel. Let's think really hard about the project. That cool picture I drew has activated my brain. I feel like if I think really, really hard and reach deep into my memories, I may be able to remember the requirements for the project. Well, it's worth a try, baby. I'll play something else while you eat. But what though? Also, like, I wouldn't be commenting. Oh, I was just crunching on a couple Takis. So, this shouldn't be too hard of a project for you, Pen. Quick and easy. Uh-huh. It's like before. We just need 6 illustrations for you from this. Cool. Interesting. This next thing is new, but I thought... Really interesting. Game about cooking food? No, that'll make me hungrier. And my French toast is all the way downstairs. Oh yeah, I discovered a gluten-free restaurant today. That is like pretty good gluten-free bread. So I ordered some gluten-free French toast. And then as soon as it got here, I wasn't able to eat it. If that sounds horrible, it is. Sad bird noises. Yes, exactly. Pen, are you paying attention? Oh, yeah, my new project. 6 illustrations and stuff. Okay. So anyway, moving on. I'm listening, Miss Whiskey. Good. So basically, what I'll need from you is... Pen? Penny! Ah! I'm sorry, Miss Whiskey! What was that all about, baby? I... thought really hard about my project, and I just remembered something from my meeting with Miss Whiskey. Did you do some introspection and realize you should have paid more attention when she was explaining your assignment? Yeah. That, and I think I'm supposed to draw 6 illustrations, like the one I drew earlier. So, that's one of the requirements for finishing this project. Actually, yeah, that's it. In fact, I can feel it in my heart. I need to draw 6 illustrations. Great, but what kind of illustrations? That makes sense. It explains the 6 you wrote down in your meeting notes. Well done, baby. But we still don't know exactly what you're supposed to draw. Yeah. But if we keep this up, I think we might actually figure it out. Wow. And when we do, I'll finally be able to finish my project. I might even be able to repurpose the work I've already done. Maybe. Yeah, let's go with that. Better than having nothing. I'll write this down in my notes app to keep track of the requirements. At least we're making some progress, baby. Notice. 6 illustrations! Paul Hannah about the project site being down once again. Penny! She doesn't work in IT! Why would she know this? Yeah, can we walk around a bit? Huh. At least you're getting your steps in, baby. Oh, sweet! Okay, going to the meeting room. I feel like if we're gonna find ideas, it might be somewhere around here. Do not erase. Can we erase yet? No. We're in the meeting room. It's a nice meeting room, all things considered. The couches are pretty comfy. Maybe too comfy. Huh? I guess we triggered the motion detection center. The TV screen's turned on. Again. A presentation showing on screen. I guess people still keep forgetting to exit out before leaving for the weekend. Let's take a look at C, baby. Maybe we can uncover some cool secrets. Well, it's probably none of our business, but... Do it! Skim through the presentation! They really need to remember to close out these presentations at the end of their meetings. But then how would we snoop around in other people's business? I don't think that's the right thing to do. But still, maybe we should take a look and see if it sparks anything. Let's see. Off-site team building retreat update. Group creative organization. Huh? We have a team building retreat coming up? This is the first time hearing about it. Might be worth skimming through. Hell yes. Gonna skim. Let's read a little more. Objective. Gather all teams within the creative organization umbrella for a week-long off-site event. Objective continued. Conduct morale-boosting events and educational talks to improve organizational output/efficiency. I don't really get a chance to work with the other teams in the org. That might be interesting. Location: Business Conference Center and Hotel. Event space and 5F breakout rooms. That place is like a few blocks down the street from the office. Makes sense, I suppose. Too bad it isn't on at some fancy resort on a tropical island or something. Guess that would cost too much money. I think you're worth it though, baby. Yeah, thanks. Now tell that to the company. Morale-boosting events. Scavenger hunts. Might be fun, I guess. Trust exercises. That's the standard fare. Improvisational comedy classes. Oh. I'm definitely not doing that. Although it'd be funny to see Miss Whiskey do improv. I think you should try out new things once in a while, baby. Keeps life interesting, as they say. I'll do anything but improv. Fuck you. You don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you're missing, Penny. Improv is the shit. I love improv. I love improv so much. Oh, I fucks with improv so much. I used to be part of a group. Oh my god, it was so much fun. It was the most fun I've ever had acting. Improv acting describes half of Space Station 13/14. Improv acting describes half of role-playing. Honestly. And a good 30% of VTubing, to be honest. I love improv. I haven't done improv in a formal improv setting, but it is it's so fun. I love it. And I was really good at it. IRL improv? Yes. Doing IRL improv is definitely different than doing like game roleplay improv. But still, both types of improv are really fun. You should try Space Station 14. I feel like you've been trying to loop me into this for a long time. I think I'd be more excited first to start a Project Zomboid like light RP server. And just have a really fun time getting immersed in that. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I would be a wandering merchant. I would... Except all they would sell me worms. I would I'd probably try to run like some kind of safe haven slash like. Do we all want to be merchants? No. I wanna like run a cafe. I wanna run some kind of social hub, like a bar or something, or like some kind of safe haven where I can cook people meals. I can serve them drinks. I can offer them like a place to sleep if they're in the area and they need protection from zombies. And then I can play wicked guitar solos up on the roof to make sure everybody knows that this is the place. Or I would just get a jukebox. All of the above. All of them. Thoughts on the aura of heavy fur cloak and deer skull masked person walking out of the woods to trade? I don't care. I don't care what you do with the worms when you get them. Yeah, I feel like if we organized and executed this properly, and maybe like really got people involved, I think we could have an amazing time with like a Project Zombie, like honestly, like an RP server in any type of game that supports it. I think cryptids are also good. Yeah, I think cryptids are sick. My only concern, the only thing that I'd be worried about, is making sure that it's populated. Because, you know, we'd kind of need enough people that... We'd kind of need enough people for the place to be populated, you know? And I'm not sure how we'd achieve that because our community is still small, and our activity can sometimes be somewhat sparse. And I don't want to have too much wasted potential. Excuse me. I will just enjoy watching the suffering. Oh, there won't be suffering. I mean, people will die, sure, but, you know, we aren't gonna suffer all that much, and yes, I absolutely would stream it. Except, I'm pretty sure when I'm streaming it, I'd probably, like, try to drum up more chaos, maybe. I would be suffering, so thank you for watching. Oh, I see. Most of my PC time is slaughtering hordes while barely trying to... Yes. Same. Honestly. I think one of my favorite moments was I was on a veteran start, and so, you know, you're immune to panic when you start veteran. And it was fighting zombies, and I noticed after like the third pack that I had killed by myself, I was like, wait a minute, my character is bored and sleepy. And that just had so much aura to it as a concept. Like, oh yeah, I'm fighting for my life, but it's kind of boring. I keep trying to lean out of the combat specialist and do an RP gimmick, but I always end up casually slaughtering after try to do it. Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? Let him eat you? Fuck that. Anyway, that was quite the tangent. Penny doesn't like improv. That's sad. Special keynote address featuring CEO and COO. Whoa! She's baddie, what the fuck? Why is she such a baddie? They're just faceless people in suits. Why'd you have to make her so hot? Fuck. The twins? Must be a big deal to have them show up. Oh, they're twin. Oh. You don't see them often, do you, baby? Well, no, of course not. They're too busy being visionaries or whatever. I'm gonna go lurk and sleep. Hope you have a lovely night. Talk to you later, Kari. Have a great sleep. Yeah. I felt the sneeze coming around and it's gone. Well, mostly seems like a fun time. I wonder what it's all for, though. It can't just be for team building. What, baby? You think your company might not have your best interests at heart? That would imply the company has a heart. Still, it's paid time away from my desk. Let's keep reading. Special discussion topics. Think inside the box. Why gray rectangles are the next big design trend with product design team. Oh, great. This really is too real. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't think I believe that, but maybe I'll learn something new. We've got your back. Trust your leadership about the future of your work. They're gonna do layoffs. If they get you together to have something like this, they're gonna lay some people off. Or they just laid some people off. Okay. Your friendly coworker. Supercharge your productivity output with ZineBot 7000. Penny. Why is ZineBot still around? Wait, what? ZineBot 7000? They're making another one? I thought the project was canceled when Miss Blythe went missing. I can't believe this. Well, the rest of the presentation is just more the same. I think I get the gist of it. Supercharge your productivity and output with ZineBot 7000. Huh. Oh yeah! That is exactly what it is. Gray rectangles next design trend. Trust your leadership. ZineBot 7000. Oh my god. So I guess this offsite is a big event to convince us that ZineBot 7000 will be used to fire the entire creative organization. Like they did before. With ZineBot 6000, but in that other timeline. The other one where I saved your life, baby. Well, sort of. Sky saved my life. You helped. Maybe. It was a team effort, as they say. But maybe it might be different now that Miss Blythe isn't around? Whoever the new leader of the operations org is, probably not a knife-wielding megalomaniac. I hope? Wait. This wasn't what my project was supposed to be about, was it? Oh, I don't think so. I would have remembered. But anyway, I can't believe they're making a new ZineBot. It's quite the conundrum, baby. I need to talk to Sky about what I just saw. I'm gonna talk to Tiger about meetings first. I spent a lot of time in here because of all the meetings I have. You must be really important if you needed in so many meetings, baby. Well, I only show up because I'm included in the meeting invite. But mostly I just sit around in the corner and play Lumberlass. That's basically what I do too, at my meetings. I don't know why I even go. People who are more important than me do all the talking anyway. I guess someone might think I'm slacking off or something if I don't attend all these meetings. Showing up is half the job, as they say. Sure. At least the couches are comfy. The meeting rooms in our jungle offices have big tables and office chairs, baby. We like to keep things professional, as they say. Yeah, well, it's how our company demonstrates how laid back and cool we are. Big tables and office chairs are too old-fashioned. I'm not gonna complain, though. I like it. Relaxing on a big couch helps my creativity. Maybe you should spend more time in here, then. Then you'll be done with your project by now. Yeah, maybe. Or I'd have drawn a lot more Tiger-chan comics. Or played more Lumberlass. Yeah, I guess. What about the presentation? Well, that was a surprise. It's the first time I've heard of this creative organization team building retreat. I haven't gone to one of those things in... I don't even remember how. I don't even remember. Good thing we took a peek, baby. Yeah, maybe it'll be fun. I'd get to network and boost my morale. More importantly, I'd get to see Miss Whiskey do improv. At least if I could convince her to. Maybe if she were tipsy enough. On my jungle island, every day is a team offside, baby. And the venue is the wild outdoors. Must be nice. The discussion topics for the big talks were concerning, though. Stuff about trusting our leadership and working with Zenebot 7000 to improve our workflow. Ugh. Something tells me working here is about to get a lot more annoying. If I keep my job much longer at all. Yeah, I should probably talk to Skyweb about what I saw. I don't feel very good. It's a lot to take in, baby. Try a breathing exercise. No, I mean... Now, you might not consider a gray rectangle to be the most interesting combination of a color and shape. Well, yeah, that's because it's not. But according to the user research we've conducted here at the product design team, customers are twice as likely to feel a positive emotion about seeing a gray rectangle than any other color-shaped combo. I seriously doubt that. It's true! More customers rate gray rectangular products higher in categories like trustworthiness, profitability, correct outputs, and life satisfaction. Correct outputs? Yeah, this is a study conducted by AI. More so, if you add a pattern that resembles a face to the gray rectangle, customers attribute human qualities to this lifeless object and develop a personal attachment, ensuring lock-in. That's kind of concerning. That's why we at the product design team are integrating gray rectangles into our design language for all products moving forward. Wait, that's... You okay there, baby? Wait a minute. That training session is supposed to be part of the creative work offsite. It hasn't happened yet. Coffee! It made me see the future! That's kinda weird, baby. But why did I get sent to the session about gray rectangles and not improv with Miss Whiskey? Ow. Oh, my stomach. I think there's something wrong with that coffee I drank earlier. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, as they say. What if it actually does kill me, though? Well, it was nice knowing you, baby. Hey! Gray rectangles. Gray rectangles? I don't know how I saw a learning lesson from an offsite event that hasn't happened yet, but honestly, I think it's probably all the Robotime Roboportals you've been in. You're probably just disconnected from the time sphere now. Well, I don't believe for a second that the product design team presented that because they actually thought gray rectangles are the future. It was clearly forced upon them by upper management. They have to somehow justify the ugly, gray, rectangular nature of Zenebot 7000. Form follows function, as they say. I'm not a big fan of either form or function in this case. Come on, gray rectangles? But as an artist, I can't help but feel the need to take this as a challenge to somehow make gray rectangles fit my aesthetic sensibilities. In fact, it's all I can think about right now. Gray rectangles! Yeah! And it's making me feel inspired! Actually, I have an idea for drawing. I gotta get back to my desk and draw it out. I can't wait to see it, baby. I can't stop thinking about gray rectangles. Okay. Well, we did just save. Let's relax on the couch. You know what? I think I could use a little break. I'm pretty tired from all this work. I'm just gonna lie down and relax on this couch for a little bit. Oh, I'm totally gonna fall asleep. Ah. Are you comfy, baby? Uh-huh. I wish my couch this back home was this nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna rest my eyes. Okay, that's enough relaxing for now. I admire your discipline, baby. Maybe the caffeine's working after all. Huh. Yeah, look at that. We actually succeeded in not falling asleep. Just taking a long blink. Back on my desk. I wonder if I could call anybody about gray rectangles. What if I call Hana about gray rectangles? I haven't talked to Hana in a long time. I wonder how she's doing. Might as well give her a call. Hello? Penny. What can I do for you? Yeah, hi, Hana. It's been a while. Yeah. I'd almost forgotten how much I enjoyed our chats. Oh, I mean, I kind of enjoyed our chats. Well, I didn't. Anyway, I'm on call for the operations team tonight, as usual. So unless this is work-related, I'm hanging up. Oh, so... About gray rectangles. Yes! I called it! I knew it! So, Hana, how do you feel about gray rectangles? Is this some kind of weird artist thing? You know I couldn't care less about gray rectangles. But the product design team says that gray rectangles are the most trustworthy shape. Oh, yeah? And what's the least trustworthy shape? I'd imagine it'd have to be green octagons. Ah. And what's your reasoning for that? See, normally green would mean go, but an octagon implies stop, so you'd get a conflicting message. Which, you know, that's very interesting. I know. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, I think that's all I had to say about gray rectangles. Okay, Penny. So... I'm so glad I called Hana for that. Oh my god, that was stupid. Do you know anything about Zenbot 7000? I wanna know. So, did you know they were making another Zenbot? They're calling it Zenbot 7000. Yes, dummy. Of course I know about it. They're forcing it on everyone in the company. Especially in the operations org, telling us to eat our own dog food. Dog food? Yeah, dog fooding. Using our own products. Have you not read a single email working here? My email's still It's been a year, Penny. Your email is still Penny, it has been a year. All you had to do was make one call to IT at least once a month, maybe once a week. Just bother them until they help you. Oh my god. Anyway, they're pouring absolutely ridiculous amounts of money into the thing, you know. And why? Apparently it's supposed to be some kind of super robot assistant that helps write emails for me. Why would I want some robot writing my emails pretending to be me? I want to tell people exactly what I think myself. And, like, if you don't care enough to write your own emails, then why should I care enough to read them? My team's supposed to be using it soon for improving our workflow as well. It's supposed to make us more productive somehow. Yeah, well, for the amount they're spending on it, they probably could just hire another person for your team instead. And mine! So I'm not on call all the time. That'd improve my workflow. But it's what the investors want, and it's making the company's stock price go up, so I guess that's all that matters. Whatever, who cares? It sucks. You don't seem very happy about it. All I know is I used to do cool stuff like saving the planet and bothering Sky all day. God, you are totally obsessed with Sky. But then they outsourced outsourced the cool stuff to go all in on this thing that writes really boring emails, and Sky left to pursue her stupid dream. And now I'm sitting here whining to you, the most annoying person in the world. I'm the most annoying person in the world? I'm trying to play video games on my day off, and you're calling me on my work phone. So yes. Oh, so... How's work been lately? Do you really want to know? Yeah, of course, tell me. Okay, I'll tell you. So, I'm sitting at my home, on my couch, trying to play a video game on the weekend for once. Okay, and then I got a phone call. On my work phone! And since I'm on call for the operations team, I have to answer it. And guess who it is? It's someone from the creative team, asking me how work's been lately. That's how work's been lately. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Hey, Penny? Yes, Hana? Have you ever stopped and thought about how your actions might affect other people? Of course you haven't. Maybe consider for once that the world doesn't revolve around you. Well, anything else? Honest, but she's not wrong. Hana is not wrong here. Penny is actually like... She's a ditz, she's a dumbass, yes, but she's also inconsiderate. Like, man, Miss Whiskey was really excited to go out to a restaurant with you and celebrate you finishing your project. I get it, but my sense of it, yeah, totally. Hana's mean, but she's right. She goes for the fucking jugular, but she's right. Well, anything else? So... I know she can't fix it. I know she can't fix the internal project tracking site. Fed employees in Sky was, yeah, honestly, yeah. Penny. I want to see what the dialogue is. I want to know what happens when we ask about the internal tracking site. But Penny... Penny, you stupid ass! It's kind of sad. Okay. So, I'm not sure if it's just me or not, but the internal project site, tracking site seems to be down. I get an error when I try to load my project documentation. Well... maybe, if you checked your emails every once in a while, you'd know the site is down all weekend for scheduled maintenance. Corporate IT's been sending reminders for days. It was super annoying. If it were an operations team service, we wouldn't have had any downtime at all. No one would have noticed. Okay. Wait, what? Scheduled maintenance all weekend? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. It's a big deal. Everyone knew about it except you, apparently. But my project is due on Monday. I need to look up what the requirements are. I can't do that if the site is down. Uh-oh, looks like Penny's in quite a bit of a pickle, isn't she? Thought you could pull off another one of your magical last-minute weekend all-nighters at the office. Well, maybe you should just planned ahead and done your job, like everyone else. Your behavior has consequences, Penny. You're reaping what you sowed. I can't believe this. Anyway, that's not my problem. Are we done here or not? So, can you fix it? The site? Yeah, sure. I'll just quit my job and join the team that's responsible for keeping the site up. Dummy! Okay. Jeez. So, I think that's it for now. Good. This was a huge waste of my time. Don't call me again. She hung up. I can't believe Hana thinks I'm the most annoying person in the world. Oh, it's just a term of endearment, baby. I think I need to do some deep self-reflection. But I am inspired by gray rectangles. Are you proud of me, Succules? Alright, I'm fired up. Here we go. Time to draw. That's so cute, Penny. You're such a great artist. Now, if only you weren't such a dumbass! Okay, well, I tried. And that's all that matters, as they say. I thought I was excited about gray rectangles for a moment there, but now that I've actually drawn it out, I don't think it looks as cool as it did in my head. Maybe there's nothing inspiring about gray rectangles after all. Not everything you draw can be a winner, baby. I think I need to study more. But it really did exercise my creative muscles a bit. Still feels pretty good to have drawn this. Makes me feel productive. Talk about the project? Well, Tiger-chan, I've done it again. I'm at my desk, working on yet another project the weekend before the deadline. It's very on brand for you, as they say. I don't want that to be part of my brand. I want to be known for my trustworthiness and being good at things. That's boring, baby. Embrace your true self. And what's my true self, Tiger-chan? You know, wanting to be better, but never actually trying. Oh, ho, 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 ho. God. Fucking roasted to the core. I'm trying right now. If you say so, baby. I've really got to improve my reputation. What can I look at? Oh, right. I want to talk to this guy about the presentation. Penny, plug your fucking phone in. Anyway. I guess I'll call Sky again. Hi, Penny. Miss me already? I always miss you. I always miss you, Sky. Anytime I'm looking at you, the world is just so much better. And then when we part ways, well, it's like everything's turned gray. All I can think about is how much I miss you, baby. Well, hello there, Bear. I genuinely thought you wouldn't make an appearance today. Hello, welcome! Hi, Sky. I just wanted to talk to you about something really quick. Sure, what's up? So, I saw something interesting. I saw an interesting presentation in the meeting room today. You might not like it. Oh? It was about an off-site team-building retreat for the creative organization. Okay, seems fun so far. Kinda miss going to those. But one of the talks they had planned... Didn't hear a ping, but I am here now. Ah, well, hello. Well, one of the talks they had planned was about how we're supposed to use ZineBot 7000 to expedite our workflow or whatever. Ah! The talk is being held at by the Creative Automations team. Oh. Them. Hey! Thank you as well for the 15 months of Prime, Bear. You make my world go round. Somehow interacting with you guys is like bringing my appetite back. I haven't been able to eat anything all day, and now here I am, snacking, having Nutter Butters. Ah, peanut butter. Oh, them. So I'm guessing you'll be fixing pictures it generates all day so it looks like a person made them. Or maybe they won't even care. Right, then they'll use it as an excuse to fire most of the creative work. You can have some of Bear's paint if you want. Oh, no, I couldn't. I couldn't. Thank you so much for sharing. But I couldn't take your private stock from you. Your most precious of treats. All the paint in the goblin room has been set aside for you anyway. Just like before, except less blatant now that Blythe is gone. Well, honestly, it's not surprising they're making yet another one. Blythe might be gone, but seems her spirit lives on. It's the same story pretty much everywhere else. I like how this is actually a really effective commentary on like generative AI and how it's just infesting our workplace. Everyone wants that big magical productivity and efficiency boost that ZineBot provides. And the investors expect it too, so everyone's making their own ZineBot now. Yeah, gotta get a piece of that pie. Lately, I've been desperate enough to look into getting my old job back, but even if I want to go back to the operations org, the only jobs I can apply to are in the creative automations team. Now that Blythe isn't the head of operations, I can't say I didn't think about it, honestly. Oh, I mean, then at least we'd be able to work in the same building again. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't be so bad after all. Well, even if I got the job, it'd feel like I sold my soul or something. I don't think I was ever serious about considering it. The pay would be pretty good, I guess. Yeah, but anyway, you're taking this a lot better than I expected, Sky. I thought you'd be more angry about ZineBot 7000. Yeah. I think I'm feeling more resigned than anything. It's just the direction everything's moving in. No one in this industry cares about the consequences of the work they're doing, as long as the numbers go up. It's just gonna be another thing we'll need to live with for some reason. I don't know why we need to live with it. Maybe we won't, when the investors realize they're not actually getting their money's worth. If only they invest all that money into people instead. But I mean, you still care, right? Like, I feel like none of the things we did that weekend mattered. Well, yeah. But what can I do? I'm just one person. It's not like I can go around with a baseball bat to every company making a zine bot. You were such a badass guy. But hey, let's give ourselves more credit. The journey we shared was more important. Well, that's what I tell myself anyway. It's either that or sitting around being sad all the time. I guess. So... what about your new coding projects? Okay, Sky, I actually did some work. Now you have to tell me what you're working on. Good job, Penny. Glad you're making progress. Okay. So yeah, to get myself working on some coding projects again, I started making video games. Huh? Video games? Yeah, it's something I've always wanted to try out. It turns out that scratching my creative itch in a way my cooking show channel never did. And I get to exercise my technical skills. Because it's not like I hate coding, I just hated doing it for work. Well, that's great! Would you ever consider going full-time with that? Are you kidding? No one makes money with video games. Oh, God. She was the friend they hired on, isn't it? Maybe? Oh yeah, maybe! Yeah, Whiskey and Sky and Penny all working on video games together. But I can't say I'm not dreaming about it. Like, maybe everything that's happened for a reason. You know, like the failure of my channel was the universe telling me that I'm meant for something else, or something like that. I know, it's silly, but then again, who knows? Maybe something good will come out of it. The more important thing is to find a new job, but if this works out, maybe I won't have to. I still think that's really cool. I hope everything works out for you. Yeah, and even if no one plays my games, it's still good practice and I'll have something I can put on my resume. Yeah! Anyway, you'll have to show me what you're working on. I want to play your games. Okay, but you have to promise me you'll make the art for them. Deal! Now you can't back out. No more programmer art. Hooray! So are you still going to make air fryer cooking videos? I'm just taking a break for now, but I'll still be using my air fryer every day, of course. I mean, they're still the future of cuisine, after all. Anyway, trying to make a living off my channel didn't work out, but I'm still glad I was able to try. At least now I know. Well, I'm glad you have another plan. Yeah. So... can I play your game? So, can you send me your game? I want to try it out. Penny, shouldn't you be working on your project? I don't want you to get distracted because of me. Well, you know, I still want to play. How much of your project do you have done? Get some work done and I'll let you play my game. Oh, come on. Again? I'm just trying to be a good friend, okay? Take it or leave it. Scott, you're so good at this. You should be the person who gets Penny to fucking work. Because this is... God, Sky, you're such a good top. Fine. I'll call you back when I've gotten more work done. There you go. So... just ask again. I think that's it for now. Yeah, okay. Talk to you later. Yep, see you. I should call her more often. Yes, you should. I guess I gotta wander around. We know the gameplay loop at this point. Sorry, what? Oh, nothing. At least you're getting your steps in, baby. Oh, I can look around. So, this floor is where I work with the rest of the creative organization. We also share the floor with the operations organization. We have to go through the main desk area to get to all the different parts of the office, like the meeting room or the operations team door. Well, yeah. I know, baby. I've been here before. I mean, yeah, it's been a while. I was just bringing it up to speed in case you forgot. I appreciate it, baby. At least those pumpkin decorations are new. It's kind of spooky, as they say. Yeah, Hana put them up for a Halloween party last year. She never got around to cleaning it up, and no one else bothered to do it either. Oh well. Maybe we could do some snooping around these desks again, baby. How about we could find some cool secrets? Something to inspire you into remembering your project? Or we could walk around somewhere else in the office. There are plenty of spaces to go to without resorting to that sort of thing. Seems you've lost your sense of adventure, baby. How disappointing. Oh, I actually can't go snooping around. Damn. Let's look out the windows. Maybe we'll see our robo-ambassador friend. Nothing like looking out into the city at night. Skyline is beautiful, as usual. It's a nice view, baby. Yeah, it always makes me so introspective when I'm here. I can't help but think about life. Like how I've gone and done it again. Falling behind on my projects, not learning anything, doing the bare minimum. But then again, what am I even doing all this for? Is this even what I want? I can't believe I've disappointed Miss Whiskey again. On the note of nice skyline, San Francisco skyline is wonderful. Oh, I bet. I really miss seeing Chicago at night. That was a really amazing city. Can't believe I've disappointed Miss Whiskey again. Baby? I thought I'd live happily ever after back when we foiled Miss Blythe's evil plot and saved the world. Yeah, I bet you did think a lot about having a happily ever after with Miss Whiskey. But I didn't think I'd just be back doing the same thing over and over again. Wait a minute. Is that? No, not now! I'm trying to do some self-reflection here! Wait! Ah! Ow, my head. Kenny, is that you? I told you to stop doing that! You could have at least called me first. Oh, now she didn't turn her translator on again. Kenny, I think you have to turn on your translator thing. Click. Oops. Yo, Earth Penny, it's been a while or whatever. Why are you talking like that? Probably because of a robo-translator robo-module software upgrade or something. Who cares? And more importantly, why haven't you been answering my calls? Yeah, sorry for ghosting you, Earth Penny. Honestly, I just got tired of you constantly asking for Robotime Robo-Portals to get more time for your projects. Penny! How many fucking times have you done this? Like, it was cute at first. It was like cute at first, but fuck, Penny, you gotta get your shit together. This isn't funny anymore. You're like, you're kind of trying to leech on everybody around you at this point. She only calls Sky when she's having issues with work. She's always disappointing Whiskey. She only calls Anna to like bother her. And apparently she only ever talks to Kenny when she needs Robotime Robo Portals. Penny, work on yourself. God damn. Inexcusable, girl. I worked with people like this? Yeah, shit. Sometimes you just gotta learn to help yourself, you know? Well, it's nice to see you too in any case. Cool new outfit, by the way. Anyway, I'm not here to have a nice chat and stuff. I have something important to tell you, so pay attention. Huh? What is it? And wait, where's Tiger-chan? You didn't beam her up with me? Don't worry, Earth Penny. I already talked to her. We keep in touch, you know. We're practically besties. Oh, I see. I kind of get the worry that, like, maybe Penny doesn't have a lot of close friendships either. Look at, she promised Sky a year ago she would take her out for burgers, and she never did? I'm starting to have issues with Penny, to be honest. I think Penny really needs to grow the fuck up. Be better to your friends, Penny. Be better. Maybe this is the weekend where she learns personal responsibility. I'm fucking hoping so. Honestly, to be honest, I have a lot of trust in the writing for this game because the writing and plot execution has been really good. So I think that is actually exactly what they're doing. I think they're kind of establishing that the narrative of this is like Penny having to come to terms with needing to be better, and you know, the consequences of her actions and the poor influence that she has towards her friends and her coworkers and like everyone around her. And I'm hoping that this will be the story of her learning to better herself and not hurt everybody around her so much. Cause you know, like, Kenny and Tiger-chan are besties. She could be one of the three besties, but no, she's not. Cause she's fucking lazy. And I don't like to call people lazy, but it's starting to feel like it, you know? God, Penny. Penny. Be better. What's up? So, Kenny, what's up? Why'd you beam me into your craft? And what's with the new outfit? And your weird new way of talking? Are you actually Kenny? Sure. Well, we Androidians aren't really concerned with such trivial concepts as the self or whatever, but... Okay, I get it. So what's the important thing you wanted to talk to me about? Well, Earth Penny, as you know, I was assigned to your planet because the Androidian Leadership Cluster thought it would be nice to have a diplomatic presence here. Okay. So, the Androidian Leadership Cluster no longer considers this planet to be strategically valuable. As in, it's not useful for us. Wait, that means... Yeah, that's right, Earth Penny. I've been summoned back to Androidia for reassignment to another planet. Huh? You're leaving? Yeah, I figure I'd let you know. Professional courtesy and all that. I can't believe this. Where's Blythe? Where the fuck is Blythe? We're on her ship. Where is Blythe? So, where's Miss Blythe? Wasn't she with you on your ship? You're not taking her back to Androidia with you, are you? Well, about that, Earth Penny. You're right that I was holding Earth Blythe for safekeeping in the ship's robo-holding robo-jail. Was? Like I just told you, I'm not the Androidian ambassador for Sol 3 anymore. So I'm not allowed to detain anyone from your planet, hostile or not. Wait, you're just letting her go? Well, yeah. Actually, I already did. I'm leaving soon after all, you know? Duh. Wait, what? And you're just gonna take off? What about the catastrophic inflection point for my planet? Remember that? How Miss Blythe causes it? No one knows about the future, Earth Penny. You do? Sure, well, honestly, it's a little complicated. You're gonna come back at some point to fix this, right? Look, Earth Penny, it's alright. I've got it under control. I put Earth Blythe through the required period of robo-compulsory robo-rehabilitation. She's completed a healthy regimen of reading self-help books and watching short-form videos on wellness watching short-form videos from wellness influencers? What, and she fucking just brainwashed her with new age literature and TikToks? Earth Blythe has processed all her negative energy and is now completely harmless to your planet. Are you sure? I mean, yeah, probably, whatever. But it might not even matter anymore. Our company is going ahead with another Zenebot 7000 project anyway, without Miss Blythe. Oh god, she's either murderously violent or a gibbering mess. I'm betting on the latter. Uh-huh. And you're okay with that? Earth Penny, relax. All that matters is that we prevented the catastrophic inflection point caused by Earth Blythe. Yeah, but then you let her go. Right. Well, I can't resolve every catastrophe your primitive species inflicts upon itself. Regardless, Earth Penny, this matter is no longer in my diplomatic purview and stuff, so we can't really do anything about it anyway. Sorry. Well, can you at least tell me where she is and what she's doing? No. Oh, okay. Can you help me with my project? Earth strategic value. So, strategic value? But Kenny, our planet has plenty of strategic value. Tell your Androidian leadership cluster so you don't have to leave. Yeah, but you don't want her to stay so that you can actually have her as a friend. You just want to fucking borrow favors from her again. Ooh. Then you can stay and eat more burgers with me. Yeah, your planet's burgers were pretty good. Well, okay, maybe they did hang out. But I'm not gonna lie, Earth Penny. Your primitive planet isn't ready to play the big leagues of intergalactic diplomacy. It's like expecting bugs to do advanced math or something. Totally unrealistic, you know? Like, they're more concerned with eating berries or digging holes. That's not fair. We're way more advanced than bugs. And besides, can we have some kind of use as, like, a remote monitoring station or something? Yeah, well, it ain't up to me, Earth Penny. I still have to follow the Androidian Leadership Cluster's directives. Then I guess you're not so advanced after all. You're just a drone for your hive mind. Sorry. I didn't mean that. Maybe you have a point. Oh ho ho ho. Maybe I have a point, she says. Can you help me with my project? So, Kenny, before you go,
can you help me with my project? Like, maybe one last time portal before you go, for old time's sake? Will it really help? I'm thinking you and I both know that it won't. You don't know that. I didn't know that. Earth Penny, let's be honest with ourselves. You have never once used my gift of time wisely. Please, Kenny, you're the only one I can turn to. You're the only one who can send me back in time, again. In any case, even if I did want to, which I don't, I'm no longer the Androidian ambassador to this planet. So I'm not really allowed to do anything here besides leave. Whatever. Well, goodbye. Well, I guess this is it then. Thanks for everything, Kenny. Yeah, sure. Well, I gotta get going. Kenny, I... Take me with you! Yeah, I can't let this chance go. I still need to get out of doing this project, so... Penny... The fuck, Penny? Kenny, I've made up my mind. I want you to take me with you to Androidia. Okay. Oh. Wait, really? Sure, why not? Oh shit! Oh shit, we're getting editing out of this. Okay. Cool, let's go! Rad. And so, Kenny and I slipped the surly bonds of Earth and set course for Androidia. The trip takes 4 million years traveling at light speed. Of course, Androidians do not concern themselves with such trivial matters as time. Unfortunately, for a primitive organic being such as myself, 4 million years is a long time to wait. But at least I don't have to finish my project. Well, damn. She don't got cryostasis or nothing? Oh, look at that. Penny, you cute idiot. Okay, what is the checkpoint? Okay, so right before we... Goodbye. Goodbye, Kenny. I'll miss you, Kenny. Goodbye. Forever, I guess. Uh-huh. Don't get so sentimental, Earth Penny. You'll just make things harder for yourself. I'll beam you back down to your office. Good luck with everything. Okay. Oh, she's actually crying. That's what the blurriness is for. I was... happy to be of Robo Surface, Earth Penny. Hang on, I'm not satisfied with that, actually. I have a weird feeling, an itch, a scratch. Oh god, we're all the way back here? Fine. I just... Why do we have the move option? Oh, so I can try to leave? What happens if I just try to leave? Well, that's cool and all, but I'm gonna leave. Well, no, because I'm the one who's leaving. Not if I leave first. Earth Penny, please. I know this is hard for you to wrap your primitive organic brain around, but let's just finish what we're doing here so we can move on with our lives. Fine. I don't actually know how to leave this place anyway. God, okay, that was a waste of time. she was robo-happy to be of robo-service. I'm sad. Is that really gonna be the end of Kenny? I mean, we had that one line with her that maybe planted a seed of doubt in her mind. Welcome back, baby. Kenny. She's gone. Tiger Tan, why didn't you tell me she was leaving? She wanted to tell you herself, baby. Sure. Okay. I remember the first time we met. We had burgers together, then she sent me through a time portal to the past so I could have more time to finish my project. But then I wasted her generous gift and ended up spending an entire weekend at the office anyway. Thinking about it, I did that almost every time she opened a time portal for me. No wonder she stopped answering my calls. I feel sick. Yeah, I think this really is... all of these frustrated emotions we're feeling towards Penny, that's exactly what we're getting. She's had a few scenes of this now where she's, like, reflecting on herself, like, feeling bad. Oh, don't beat yourself up, baby. You're still good friends. No, I mean... Oh. Ah, I see. So this is a burger. It's not just any burger, Kenny. It's a double-double with onions, animal style. Intriguing! My RoboTaste RoboSensors indicate that this burger is quite delicious, even by Androidian standards. I can feel my RoboEnergy RoboCells recharging at a tremendous rate. That might be from all the sodium. And yeah, this is my favorite burger place. They're open late, so it's perfect when I'm working overtime. Not to mention, they're cheaper than every other burger place in the area. We Androidians do not have the concept of overtime, Penny. We know exactly how much time any task requires, so we schedule accordingly. Thus, we are only occupied with a task for as long as it needs to be performed. Oh, must be nice. So what do you do with all your free time? I feel mildly concerned that a burger containing enough sodium to generate electrical power. I don't know, sounds delicious. We schedule more tasks to occupy any free cycles. So, do you rest at all? What are you doing all this work for? We Androidians gain energy credits from the Androidian Leadership Cluster for performing tasks.
Oh shit. If income was gamified for me, I would also work constantly, I get it. We exchange the credits at RoboEnergy RoboStations to RoboFuel our robo-bodies. So you work all day at your job to make money for food. Okay. I guess we're not so different after all, Kenny. Incorrect. We Androidians are orders of magnitude more advanced than your primitive organic species, Earth Penny. Yeah, and yet they still make you work. I suppose you're not wrong there. You okay, baby? I saw Kenny again. Back when we first met. They've contaminated space with capitalism. No! Tim Curry! Tim Curry was wrong. Now where will we go to escape capitalism? I wish we could have spent more time together. I wish she didn't have to leave so soon. Oh hey, Kodiak. At least we had lots of burgers together and commiserated about work. That's right. Think of the good times, as they say. How's it going, Kodiak? I wasn't expecting to see you this late. Stellaris? Ooh. Stellaris. But why does this keep happening? Oh, it hurts. Maybe you should get that checked out, baby. I'm never drinking coffee again.
Actually, that's a lie. I need coffee to live. That's a real pickle, as they say. Let's talk about Blythe real quick. I wonder where Miss Blythe could be. She could be anywhere by now. Plotting something evil, probably. Biding her time until she can come back and ruin our lives. But maybe Kenny's right and she's actually rehabilitated. I'll believe it when I see it, though. Strange things have happened, as they say. So about Kenny. Can't believe Kenny and just up and left. And released Miss Blythe back into the world. So irresponsible. Such a bad friend. Why'd she even come back to this planet if she was... Yeah, why'd she even come to this planet if she was just gonna leave? Kenny, I miss you already. Please. You could have helped me with my project one last time before you left. Or we could have just had one last burger together. Speaking of burgers, I'm kinda hankering for a burger right now. Burgers really are the perfect food, you know? In fact, it's all I can think about right now. Burgers! Yeah! And it's kinda making me feel inspired. Actually, I have an idea for drawing. I gotta get back to my desk and draw it out. Yeah, let's go, baby. Too bad they don't have burgers in Androidia. Maybe one day she'll come back so she can taste a burger again. No fuzz. Fuzz, pretty good. So who can I talk to about burgers? Get to my email. Damn it. Maybe I should open another help desk ticket. Yes, you should, you dork. That was a year ago. I wonder if Sky has anything to say about burgers. Aha! So, Sky, aren't burgers the perfect food? Can't argue with that. Why are you talking about burgers all of a sudden? I've just been thinking about how cool burgers are lately. That implies how she already contacted IT though. Yeah, she did. She did in the first chapter of the game, but like, you're supposed to follow up on those. Because yes, you should, like, you have to find like a balance between like bothering them every single day and like just kind of letting them completely forget about your ticket. Because like, you can send in a ticket and be like, this is really important, this is really urgent, and they're just gonna get to it whenever the fuck they feel like it. And there's always a chance they could just kind of get lost. But that doesn't mean either that you should contact them every single day, because you want to have a good relationship with your IT. So I mean, you wanna wait like a week and then follow up, but you also definitely don't want to like never follow up, because it could just, your ticket could go gather in dust in a pile somewhere. Anyway, I've just been thinking about how cool burgers are lately. I do love me a good burger. Let's meet up for some burgers soon. You know, like we were going to, but never did. Yeah, sorry, I just thought you might be busy. Sure, I guess I was, yeah. Well, let's go after I finish this project. Okay, I'm holding you to it this time. Okay, maybe, just maybe we can start walking Penny on the path of being an okay friend. Alright. I don't want to call whiskey. I want to talk to wifey. I really do want to talk to wifey, but I don't want to make things worse. We're already in the doghouse. In the doghouse. We just gotta wait it out. Penny, what do you want? I can actually talk to her about eating burgers. Oh shit. Okay, Hana. Thank you for the egg. Hi, Valor. Hi. Goodness. I was about to end stream, but now I don't think I will. But burgers. Hana, how do you feel about burgers? Aren't they the perfect food? Is this really what we've come to, Penny? I mean, I can't really stop thinking about burgers right now. I bet you want one right now, too. Burgers are a staple food, Penny. They're everywhere. Who cares? Might as well get excited about, I don't know, pants or trees or whatever. Lots of people get excited about pants and trees. You might. But just think about it, Hana. Every food group in a single handheld package. Wow. Cool. Yeah, it really is. Don't you have work to do? If you're finished wasting my time, I'd like to get back to my own life. Okay, sorry. Don't call me again. Alright, we're gonna draw the burgers. We're gonna draw the Bergens. Fired up. Here we go. Time to draw. Okay. A little more. Some crumbs here. Got it. Oh. Oh, Kenny. One last cute little thing to remember her by, huh? What an adorable little dork. That just describes the burrito as well. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'll admit I do like burgers more, though. Burgers. I love burgers, and I love drawing burgers. Looks delicious, baby. Kenny's really enjoying those burgers. Nice. Feels good to finally draw that out. I'm feeling creative and refreshed. I already miss Kenny a lot. And not just because she saved my life a bunch of times. I wonder if I'll ever get to see her again. Who knows? Might be sooner than you think, baby. And wow, I'm feeling really productive. 3 whole illustrations tonight. Yeah, these are definitely very personal. I don't think this is... I'm a little concerned. Like, none of these are gonna work as projects. I mean, it's cool that we're seeing these. I like looking at these as art pieces more than like the like corporate ads that we were doing in the original game. But oh, come on. I'm in the zone. I feel like my mind is expanding. How about we think really hard? Yes. My mind is radiating with creative energy. I feel like if I think really hard again and reach deep into my memories, I might be able to remember something else about the project. Work it, da poop. Pen, I'm a bit concerned you haven't been engaged at work lately. I guess it wasn't ever really your strong suit here, but even more so than usual nowadays. Engaged? Yeah, like the project you're working on right now. You know how it's supposed to be for this big internal employee engagement initiative that HR is planning. But how are we supposed to convince others to be engaged at work when we aren't engaged ourselves? Well, I suppose this wouldn't be the most enthralling of projects for you. But, I mean, it's not that hard of a project. Just get the work done. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're coming up with some good slogans to add to your illustrations. Right. And I really need you to start thinking about how you can better drive our organization's products instead of just doing the bare minimum. Penny baby, let's go. We must depart to adventure. And if you worked half as hard on this project as you did your Tiger-chan comics... Ah! No, Miss Whiskey, I promise I'll be more engaged. This is honestly really interesting work for me. Yeah, Pen. And I know you got what it takes, but... Well... Sometimes I wonder if we couldn't be doing something more meaningful with your talents. Ah! Do you remember something new, baby? Yeah. I was talking with Miss Whiskey in the break room. She mentioned something about an employee engagement initiative. And how I need to be more engaged with my work. Oh, so that's what the E in your note stands for, employee engagement. Yeah, and I need to come up with the slogans for each illustration too. But still, this is it! Yeah, I can feel it in my heart, I remember now. My project was making 6 illustrations for an employee engagement internal comms campaign. Smiley face. Important. Wow, baby. It's so interesting and memorable. So what does that mean? Well, maybe I'll remember that later. I still think we should be able to use these drawings somehow once we figure out all the requirements for the project. We're close, I think. My subconscious has been doing my work for me. The answer was within you all this time, as they say. Well, at least part of it was. I'll write this new info down in my notes app to keep track of the new requirements. Just a little more to go, baby. Yeah! Whew. Tiger-chan, I'm so tired all of a sudden. My mind is shutting down and my entire body hurts. I've drawn, like, a lot of pictures. And I figured out most of my project requirements, too. I think I deserve a break. Well, I don't know. You can rest when you're done, as they say. You can rest when you're dead, is what they actually say. And I'm not ready to die yet. At least not for this project. Yeah, I don't want you to die, baby. I don't either. I think I just need to take a little break. Close my eyes for a bit, you know? It means sleep. She means we're gonna go to sleep. Yeah, let's save your life, rawr. Talk about being tired. Okay. I think I do gotta call it a night here, though. Once again, very fun stream. I really appreciate you guys all for being here, especially those of you who stuck around so long until the very end. Let me just see about something real quick. I hate that that's still there. There isn't like anybody super juicy to raid. I'm probably just not gonna bother right now. Yes, it appears we are currently juiceless. I don't want to. Let's not worry about it. So, I must wish you all a good morrow. I will see you all on Thursday, I believe is the next day that we have scheduled. And it's gonna be great. We're either gonna play more Endless Monday or like fucking play Metaphor or something. I'm not really sure. But we're gonna have more Valky around then. So hey everybody, be good to you and everyone else. Until I see you again. And I really look forward to making contact with you in the next stream. Have a great evening, everybody.
Goodbye. April Fools. Okay, I'll give you the chow chow. Okay, you ready?